Day 83, and we are leaving the Joe Dodge Lodge on a misty, chilly morning. We are planning to skip the, let me get out of the wind here. We are going to skip the 12-mile section from Mount Washington down to Pinkham Notch for now. The weather's just gross up there, and but we're going to keep hiking northbound. Today we are going to go up over the WILDCATS to the Carter Notch Hut. Hiking on. 5.8 miles to the Carter Notch Hut. Oh, that's all we have to do today? That's all. Man, I did this hike a couple years ago with shoelace, and it took over 6 hours to do that 5.8 miles. It's a pretty steep climb. It's a little bit chillier this year than it was back in 2017, 18, whenever that last hike was. But man, it was pouring rain last time, and today it's just kind of misty. So I'm looking forward to actually being able to see a little bit of the trail. We'll see. Starts off really nice walking along this lost pond or whatever it's called here, and then it goes up. Carter Notch Hut, 5 miles. This is the intersection where we start to approach the climb from you know where. There's Mosey up there. Came up there, and we are going up there.
Any films that have you terrified?
Slow going.
Doing it.
So there's Mount Washington. We're gonna have to go back there and hike all along that ridge line all the way down to the road, but farther up in order to complete the hike.
Yeah, you come up to the height of land.
What, 2 miles in?
Away, you come up from a deep, you're down low and you come up to this beautiful view.
Okie dokie. Somehow I have to get across that. I can't really see it on the camera, but there's a helicopter. It's been flying around for at least 45 minutes. Probably looking for somebody on that AT ridge over there. I sure hope they're all right. think we're on the top of a mountain because it's leveled off a little bit. And for sure, there is a chairlift machine, whatever it's called. Building over there. Looks like Mosey's found a picnic table down there he wants to hang out at. Don't go that way, Mosey. It's Mount Washington in the clouds there. Flowers. Well, this is some engineering on the top of the first Wildcat Peak. I think this is Peak D. I don't know how many there are. At least 4. And we have an observation platform. It's a wee bit windy. That is Mount Washington in the clouds there. I'm glad I'm not there. And that probably is Mount Madison there in the clouds. Also, glad I'm not there. I have a tree. Lots of mud on this mountain. I think that is our last big climb of the day, the Wildcat #1 mountain. Tomorrow, I think we have to go over that bump maybe as Carter Dome, or maybe it's on the other side of the Wildcat, I'm not sure. Probably have to do all of those mountains. Nice stone steps somebody put in place as we're climbing down into this notch here. You can't really see it, but the hut is down in that notch somewhere. This is the intersection I've been looking for. Carter Notch Hut. Still got to go 3/10 on this Blue Blaze. There's a pretty pond on the approach trail. Sparkly. Well, we checked in at the main hut and have walked up to the upper bunkhouse. We are in number 5. Show you what this looks like up here. Got a bunk right there. It's like 6 bunks in here. We got here early so that we're all claiming a lower bunk. We got about an hour before dinner, and we are all lying in our bunks. What do you think the temperature is? About 50? I'm under my sleeping bag. So this is the front of the main building for the Carter Notch Hut. This is, I think, one of the oldest huts that's still standing. Yep. And we go inside.
I think after a while I was able to know. Oh, okay. Now.
Yeah.
We're all having hot tea while we wait for dinner. Gonna go check out the ramparts. One of the hut masters is down there talking about them.
And so they grow much denser on the left side, if you're looking this way, the left side of the tree, because of that ice and wind blowing in from the west. And then
Well, it's 7:45 and I'm about to turn in. It was a good day. Started off raining. We stuck around the lodge until the rain stopped and it was windy and gross, and then the sun came out and it dried out, and we were able to make the 6 miles in about 7.5 hours. This place is really beautiful. I'm talking about, New Hampshire and everything. It's really beautiful, but boy, it is unforgiving. Only fell down twice on the trail. Nothing got broken or no blood came out, so that's good. And they gave us a big dinner once we got here. Had soup, salad, bread, butter, chicken, vegetables, cake, tea, coffee. Yeah. Anyway, time to turn in.